Morning. It's Tuesday morning, and I am up bright and early to take my son to the drive test center to get himself a beginner's license, I guess. So, yeah, and now I'm waiting because the lineup was insane. We were there 45 minutes before it opened, and um, the lineup was around three sides of the building, and yeah, so he's gonna be there for a while in the rain, no less. So, but I was like, I think I go home. I don't need to sit here with you. So, I'm gonna head back in. I guess the first batch of people moved it up halfway through the line, so that's good. It's hard to judge because there's so many people, but they're social distanced, but then you don't know how many people are just sitting there waiting with the person who's actually taking the test, or if they're all taking the test. Anyway, yeah, so waiting for him, and then I will head back when he's closer to the front of the line. Anyway, it was an good weekend. I was gonna say it was an awesome weekend. It wasn't a bad weekend. It was a very productive weekend. I got my other flower bed made, or flower box turned into flower bed, whatever. I got that made. Got the step by the back door finished, although it has to seal, but it's been raining since we finished it, so we're off and on. Wait for it to dry so I can seal it, and then it starts raining again. Anyway, and it's raining now, which is okay because it needs the rain. I'm not complaining about the rain. It's nice. What happened? Let's see. Friday night, I ended up going, I think I already talked to this. I ended up going to the beach with a friend who was having a really hard time. So we didn't stay as long because she had to get back because she works at a group home and she needed to be back at a certain time. So we weren't there very long, but it was okay. I got to see a beautiful sunset. I think I talked to you about this already. Anyway. And then Saturday we did the summer solstice. The day was very full though. Holy hand, it was hot that day. We were working on the gardens and just stuff around the house. My ex showed up. I didn't expect him. I thought he was only coming on Father's Day to spend time with the kids. Apparently he had another idea. Yeah. Anyway, fixed our step in our backyard that was sinking into the ground, so that was good. Helpful, I suppose. Went to the summer solstice at Deb's house. Awesome. We did some journeying. Just ended up with more questions. I feel like every time I journey, I just end up with more questions or more confusion or more riddles. I'm not sure. Anyway, it was great. We did heart healing, which was very cool. Dawn led it. It was very cool because as she's walking you through the meditation, she's introducing you to these rooms, and it was weird because so there's 3 rooms that they walk you through, and the first room I walked in and it just felt really dark and eerie and like filled with the bad. You know Sadie's The Bad? Okay, well it had like shadowy wisps of crap, and before she even said what the room was, that's what I saw, that's what I felt. And then she's like, this room is your fears and we're gonna fill it with love and light. And I was like, well, that matched, so that was pretty cool. And then you moved into the second room and it felt completely different, and when I walked in it felt like it was really heavy and blue, like all I could see was the color blue, like a really deep dark blue, and just heavy in my chest and sad. And then she's like, this room is where you hold your sadness and grief, and I was like, okay. So yeah, it was really, really cool. She did a great job, and it was good. I mean, left feeling awesome. So Yeah, it was funny though when we opened the circle at the start. We call in all our angels and guides and advisors and what have you. And Deb's like, "How did that feel as you opened the circle?" I'm like it got really crowded in here. It just felt like all of a sudden we were surrounded by like our little circle of what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of us. There was 8 of us in our little circle of 8. It felt like it got to like, I don't know, hundreds. It was crazy. Anyway, it was awesome. It was a good night. It was very, like I said, it's very healing, but also left with so many riddles, because every time I journey I end up with more questions than I get answers, it feels like. But that's okay. I still appreciate every moment of it, and I so look forward to it happening again. And then, let's see, Sunday was just more work around the house, trying to get the gardens and, I don't know, just, the day-to-day crap that you have to do. But it was rewarding in that I got a lot accomplished, and just, it was a good day. It wasn't anything to, it was just nice. Yesterday, on the other hand, was not nice. Well, I shouldn't say that. The beginning of the day was awesome. I got to spend a lot of it with Ladybug, because we're getting ready for her grad party, which is tomorrow. And say hi, you're gonna see you. He's hitting me. He's got big claws and he's hitting me. There you go, buddy. You just want to say hi? Say hi. Say hi. Hi. Good? Okay. Sorry about that. We got disconnected. I don't know what happened. So, yesterday, spent the day with her. I've taught her to be an excellent shopper. We went shopping for shoes for her grad, and she found the last pair in her size of this shoe that perfectly matches her dress, fits her well, and there's no heel because she can't walk in them. All of her friends have like these heels, and she really wanted them, but she couldn't walk in them. Anyway, they're more like ballet slippers. That's beside the point. Awesome shopper in that they cost me $11, and she got a $10 coupon for her next purchase. So that was cool. Excellent shopping. Did some groceries, got home, fought with the airline because they only want to give me a airline credit for my trip to Australia, and that isn't going to fly because most likely we're not going to go back to Australia, well, at least not in any near future, and they have like $5,000 of my money that they need to give back. So I'm figuring out how to fight them for that, which is not my forte, but I'm doing it. So walking into my fear is that. And then I was on Facebook briefly, and I saw that my dad's godson passed away Sunday. And first of all, I was in shock because we were pretty much raised together. He had a really rough family, and he spent most of his summers with my dad and me. So we were kind of, I think of him more like a brother than anything else. I haven't seen him for years. He went down a really rough road compared to mine, and no judgment. He treated me like gold. He would have given me the shirt off his back at any point if I needed it. He was an awesome guy. It's just our paths didn't match very well to hang out very much. So I can't even tell you how many years it's been since I saw him. Like, probably 15, 20 years. I think the last time I saw him was when I was pregnant with Grayson. So, yeah, 16 years. Anyway, passed away by self-inflicted overdose. Which yeah, he'd gotten his life back on track in the last few years. So he'd been married, he had a step family, like step kids, and I guess that came to a halt recently. I didn't know. And anyway, divorce hadn't even been finalized, and he couldn't take it anymore. So I don't know, it's just, it was a shitty night. It was shitty because I thought he was doing better, and I haven't reached out to him in a long time. And not that I could have changed anything, that's not what I'm thinking. It's just, I wish I'd made the effort to reach out to him, because he still holds a really special place in my heart. Because, like I said, we were raised together. And anyway, but also that I found out on Facebook, which really freaking sucked. Especially when I found out that my dad is known about it. Like, he knew all day yesterday that it had happened. He spent all day with David's family. And I'm like, why wouldn't you have called? And even then he didn't call. I sent a message. Sorry, people are texting. Anyway, I was just kind of pissed off at my dad for letting me find out that way, because he could have called and he didn't. Story of my life. Oh well, let it go, right? Let it go. Anyway, I guess my son is moving along in his lineup and he wants me to come back. So that's what the text messages are coming through. So I will leave you for today, and I hope you are staying dry today, being that it's raining most of the day. And yeah, I hope you had a wonderful Father's Day, because you are one of the greatest fathers I know. And I know you are appreciated in that regard. I know even my kids appreciate you in that regard. So happy belated Father's Day. I know I wished it to you earlier, but I hope you had a great day, because you deserve it. And I will talk to you again another time. So dear Twin Flame, as always, you have all my love for all my life. Have a good